The engines come to life for the second night of racing here at Midvale Speedway for the 2008 racing season. Along with Karen and Bear Schwartz, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, this is your video announcer, Craig Mishler, welcoming you to a beautiful night for automobile racing in Tuscarawas County. The first race out on the track tonight will be the late model Fast Dash. These guys will go 6 times around. And on the pole, looks like it's going to be John Saluka in car 76. On the outside of John, it's 53, Mike Miller. And the next row back on the inside, 54, Doug McMillan in car 54. And your top qualifier tonight in car number 12 from Canton, Ohio, Bubba Smith in car number 12. The field is ready. We're going to be going green this time. I believe they'll go 6 laps. 6 laps this time. There we go. Dipping it hard in turn number 1. Out of 2, it's John Saluka, Dave's son. On the outside of John, it's Mike Miller, 53. Doug McMillan 3rd, Bubba Smith in that 4th spot. These are the fast guys, the late models tonight. John Saluka out in front. Mike Miller 2nd. Doug McMillan 3rd and Bubba Smith in that 4th spot. 3 laps in, 3 to go, halfway. John Saluka has led every lap. Mike Miller hard on the outside. White flag will be out next time. White flag coming out. John leads him down the back stretch one more time. Doug trying to get on the inside of Mike. Your dash winner is going to be John Saluka. John Saluka picking up his first late model checker flag. Congratulations, John. Okay, moving into the Fast Dash for the sports stocks. On the pole, Gabe Pringle in car 88. On the outside of him in car 24, Nick Grubbs in the red 24. Back on the inside, I believe last week's feature winner, number 75, that's Ron Daig in 75. And setting a new track record tonight from Dover, Ohio, number 17, that's Randy Smart in car 17. Here we go. Nick Grubbs on the outside. They touch. Caution is out. Caution is out. Okay, total restart. Here we go. Gabe Pringle, Nick Grubbs, Ron Daig, Randy Smart. Now we're going to have, instead of a fast dash, we're going to go back to the old King of the Hill. 6 laps, top 2 qualifiers in the sports stock class. Here we go. Ron Daig, your second fastest qualifier, and Randy Smart, your top qualifier tonight. 3 to go, this time by. White flag. Ron Day takes it, and Randy Smart wants that checker. Can he do it? Out of 4. Ron Day, Randy Smart. Your winner of the Fast Dash / King of the Hill race here tonight at Midvale Speedway, Ron Day in car 75. Okay, moving into the Fast Dash of the Pure Stocks. On car out front, on the inside pole, number 77, Todd Miller. Torrey Gibbs on the outside, him in car 10. Second fastest qualifier, Keith Anderson in 32. And your top qualifier, Tad Grove in car 3. And I believe Tad set a new track record tonight. Todd Miller led that lap. Torrey Gibbs second. Tad Grove third. Keith Anderson fourth. Three to go. Side by side for second. Todd Miller still showing the way. Here comes Tad Grove on the outside of his buddy, Torrey Gibbs, trying to get second. Keith Anderson in fourth. White flag, white flag. Miller on the inside, Grove on the outside. It's going to be Tad Grove, Todd Miller, Torrey Gibbs, and Keith Anderson. Tad Grove picks up the Pure Stock Fast Dash tonight. Okay, moving into the Compact Fast Dash. Up next.
Earlier today, he started on the pole. Third fast qualifier was Jay Hunt. In number 33, 36 is Kelly McNutt. Third in the lineup was second quick. Last year's point champion and the previous year's point champion was not qualifier that 47. John Ruther Jr. started 18.
Okay, your fast four, Adam Mitchell 65, Jay Hunt, Kelly McNutt, Don Ruther Jr. Adam leads it down the backstretch at 65. Kelly McNutt on the inside of Jay Hunt, battling for second. Don in third. third now. Jay Hunt back to fourth. Adam Mishler out in front in 65. Kelly McNutt in that second spot. In 36, Don Rupner Jr. in third. Jay Hunt fourth. Halfway, three to go. Adam Mishler out in front in 65. Kelly McNutt second. Don Rupner Jr. third. White flag coming out. Jay Hunt in fourth. Don Rupner Jr. making a challenge for second. Adam leads him down the backstretch one more time. Adam Mishler wins it. Kelly McNutt second. Third will be Don Rupner Jr. and fourth, Jay Hunt.
Compact division, the Inward Complete Care, Twin City Chiropractic, American Payroll Advance Parkway, Nissan Lincoln Mercury, and Ice Oil Company, sponsoring the number 65, the Jerseyville driver. Coming better in our compact division. Let's have a nice round of applause for Adam Mishler.
Adam Mishler picks up the fast dash in the compacts tonight.
For the drivers that did not make the top four, qualifying, they started the dash running in their heat race events. And the heat race for the late model, first in 2 weeks, pulling out the number 2, Kenny Stevens, the number 60 out of Bobby and Michael.
Okay, moving into the first of two heat races for the late models. On the pole will be Kenny Stevens in car number 2. Bob the Animal Michael on the outside in 69. Bob Schneider, 17. Greg Bewley in 21. 18 is Mark Willison. 30 is Tom Garbrand. 22, Todd Ripley. And Rich Markham in 27. Kenny Stevens, Bob Michael, side by side. Bob Snyder holds on to that second spot as Greg Bewley wants it back. Third spot, he wants it back. He's got it. Bringing Tom Garbrand with him down the backstretch. Kenny Stevens shows the way. Snyder back to fifth spot. Kenny Stevens out in front in car 2. Halfway, 4 in, 4 to go. On the outside is Greg Bewley in car 21. Greg Bewley on the outside. Oh, they touched the Animal and Bewley. They'll bring out a caution. Okay, 5 laps in, 3 to go. Here we go. Greg Bewley on the outside. Kenny Stevens on the inside. Tom Garbrand third. Mark Willison fourth. Tom goes to the inside. Todd Ripley coming from the back. White flag. Checker flag. Something going wrong with Kenny Stevens' car. Great job of driving by Tom Garbrandt to miss all that. This gentleman's from Stone Creek, Ohio, I believe. He's been racing here at Midvale Speedway for as long as I can remember. Your winner of the first of two late model heat races tonight, number 2, Kenny Stevens. Congratulations, Kenny.
A wild finish in our late model first heat.
Here we go. No start. No start. No start. Here we go. William Robinson in 14. Chris Groves in 26. John Sanquest in 66. Jumping Joel McKnight in 8. Brian Smith in 1. And Mark Willison Jr. in 98. John Sanquest out in front. Chris Groves second. Brian Smith in third. Jumping Joel McKnight in 8. He's in that 4th spot. William Robinson and then Mark Willison Jr. Joel on the outside of Brian. Halfway. Brian in the second. John Sanquest out in front in 66. Looks like white flags coming out. Brian is catching him. Out of 4. John Sanquest brings home the victory. Brian Smith in second. Chris Grubbs third and Joel McKnight 4th. Okay, bringing home the second late model heat from Austintown, Ohio. Number 66, John Sanquest. And congratulations to Brian Smith. Put on a good show there, first time in a late model here at Midvale Speedway. Here we go. First heat in the sports stocks. Neely out in front in car number 1. Here comes Blake Mackey in second and 7. Virgil Ravencroft the third, and 13 up the third. Scott Archer in 28. Blake Mackey in the lead. Blake last time we raced here at Midvale, he crashed hard. Got the car all back together. And he's out in front in the sports stock heat race. Halfway this time, halfway. Virgil Ravencroft in second. Jerry McNeely in third. Fourth is Kevin McClintock. Oh, excuse me, third is Scott Archer, pardon me. Then Kevin McClintock in fourth. McNeely fifth. White flag coming out. I believe Blake held him off. Chris Gale and 10 out there racing. Jerry McNeely, Bill Bittaker's grandson, and then number 83, I believe. Ravencroft got second. And Blake brings home the victory in car number 7. And I believe he won the heat race on opening night for the sports stocks. And then he crashed hard in the feature. And I think he's got her back together pretty good. Bringing home the sports stock heat race tonight. Number 7, Blake Mackey, your winner. Okay, moving into the pure stocks on the pole, be number 79, flanked on the outside by 50 in Oliver car. And there might be some problems with the lineup. Nope, we got them fixed. We got a green. Bob Pathwater Sr., 75. Got a caution, got a caution. No start. Okay, we're gonna try her again. Joe Oliver out in front. There goes Andy Orr out in front now. We exit turn 2. Mike Phillips Jr. in the car 11, high on the outside. '79 that second spot. Oh, he's winning. Still racing. Rich Schweitzer moving up in 84. Dick Abiel, I think, gonna take his car. Oh, he's off the pace a little bit. Eddie Oliver in that second spot. Mike Phillips wants it coming out too. Andy Orr going under his qualifying him. Oh! or might have just clipped it.
Coming off of turn number 4.
4 in, 4 to go. Mike Phillips, Rich Schweitzer, Bob Pathwater Sr., Douglas Higgins in 13-4, Joe Oliver in 79, Luther Chambers 34, and Dick Avio in 55. White flag being displayed this time by caution out. And this should be a race. They got the checker flag in hand. It should be, yes, it is a race. Mike Phillips will be declared the winner. So picking up the heat race in the pure stocks tonight. Car number 11, that would be Mike Phillips. Congratulations. Rich Hess in 19 will bring him across the line. Orr in 8. Grove in 3. There we go. Brad Henry in 87. Tammy Rupner in 7. Oh, 3. 17 of Dunlap, Rich Dunlap. Campbell, Johnny Campbell, 27. Kanovasek in 133. As Hess shows away in 19. Kyle Grove in that second spot. Rich Dunlap in 4th. Hovasek in that 5th spot. Rich Grant in 03 in that next spot. This is a fast heat for these guys. Battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Hess out in front. White flag is out. Checker flag will be out. Rick Hess in 19. Rich Hess, your winner of the fast compact heat race tonight. Congratulations, Rich. Okay, lineup. Jason Morgan in 2. Number 20, Larry Ennis. Billy Nicholas in 132, I believe. Here we go. AJ Dino in 09. John McNutt 35. Bob Pathwater Jr. in 74. AJ Dino into the lead in 09. He wants to get black flag because he had a problem during qualifying, so he's praying for a black flag right now. Jason Morgan, John McNutt, second and third. And I believe old Terry's going to grab the black flag here very shortly. Real tight battle for second and third. Halfway. AJ still has to go under his qualifying lap. It is now. Bob Pathwater Jr. on the inside, 0-0. Morgan trying to hold off John McNutt. Do a little bit of revving down the front stretch. 149 right there in third. John's able to pull away from him down the back stretch. Jason comes back hard into turn 3. White flag in hand. It's going to be a close one. White flag is out this time as John McNutt inches his way in the lead. Jason and John touch again in turn 2. And John's able to pull away from him. Morgan catches him in turn 3. It's going to be horsepower against horsepower. Out of 4, it's going to be John McNutt at the line. Okay, picking up the heat win tonight. And he also won opening night's fast feature in the compacts, number 35 from Uricksville, Ohio. That's John McNutt in car 35. Him and Jason Morgan ran side by side, lap after lap. And John was able to pull away right at the line for the win. Okay, moving into the next heat, Kyle Lawson in 6. 127 being driven tonight by Doug Milborn.
Third heat race to number 6. Kyle Lawson, 127, Doug Milborn.
20, Jamie Leslie in 25. Jason Anthony in 77. 11. Justin Van Fossen. 39, Dan Konovacek. Kyle Lawson in 6 and Van Fossen, I believe, in 11. Jason Anthony in 77. Kyle Lawson's out in front. Justin Van Fossen in that second spot. Milburn up to third in 127, or no, 191. That's James Domer, 191, white flag, getting ready to come out. Next time by for Kyle Lawson. James Domer in second. Justin Van Voss in third. Fourth, we got a tight battle for 75 and 77. White flag coming out. James Domer, 191. So Kyle Lawson going under his qualifying time. It's going to be James Domer, your winner. From the big town of Beach City, Ohio, in 191, making his racing return to Midvale Speedway this year, James Domer in car 191. Congratulations, James. Okay, I got some time here. I'll try to give you the lineup. 176 is Jesse Crabtree in 176. Violet McMasters in 22. This is the final heat of the compacts. 05 is Richard Duvall in 05 tonight. Might be Isaac. Boy. Fred B. Boy, Adam Mackey will love me how I pronounce that one. Love that. In 91. Or 81, no, that's 91 out there, excuse me. 81 is that gentleman just said. 91, let's see who this is. All right, 91 was Isaac Fredeby. Apologize for that blunder. And in 81 is Chastity Crawford. I know Pat Moore's in 180, and his son Taylor Moore is in 80. 54 Chris Smith, and I think that's all except one on the outside. Oh, that's got to be 76 Kenny Jewell. There's your lineup. Fourth and final heat race in the compacts. Okay, father and son going to start side by side. No more, boys. Pat takes off, leaves his son in the dust. As Violet McMaster shows away in car 22. Chastity Crawford out in front now in 81. Kenny Jewell second. Violet. Caution out now. Caution's out. Okay, 3 in, 5 to go. Chastity Crawford, Richard Duvall, and Richard out in front. '91 and 76. Oh, Kenny Jewell, yellow. Yellow's out, no start. There we go. Chris Smith in the infield, Richard Duvall showing the way. Chastity Crawford is in that second spot. Pat Moore in 180 up to third. on to second. Taylor Moore back there in about 5th spot. So 6th. Chastity Crawford back in the lead. Into the mix now. White flag coming out. Crawford drifts a little high. Pat Moore wins it. Crawford second. 91 third. From Louisville, Ohio, picks up the 4th and final heat race in the compacts. Pat Moore. Congratulations, Pat. Well, we're going to go one more lap. 8 laps still go. This is a junior kart race, I believe.
Just a couple of the classes that we race every other Sunday, and these drivers, their laps are on the same time as our compact. The division, you'll see turns laps about the same time as the gear stock division. Move around the speedway pretty quickly. They'll go 8 laps of racing action. You can find more information on the Midvale Karting Series at the website midvalekarting.com. Starting with the K, midvalekarting.com. The link is also available on the left side of the midvalespeedway.com homepage. Cars are scheduled to compete in their next event tomorrow afternoon. The weather forecast not looking real promising. Kids in this junior sportsman division are 9 to 12 years of age, between the ages of 9 and 12. And they're halfway, 4 laps in, and 4 laps remaining. Battle for the lead. We have Kieran Hornacek, I think, looking to the inside of your leader. Hornacek is out front. Austin Morgan running second. Taylor Shaw in third. And the 12 of Alex Rosenberg in fourth. Empty events will have even more cars on the speedway with 7 of them on the race one. Here we go. Kieran Hornacek takes over the top spot, back to the second place with Austin Morgan. White flag.
White flag.
Junior sportsman feature event. Willie put a run on the final circuit. Hornacek leading, closing the gap in a hurry, using the traffic on the back straightaway. The 44 of Austin Morgan. Coming out of forward, who will it be? Hornacek goes high, Morgan goes low. Coming to the line is Kieran Hornacek.
Hornacek wins it.
Morgan second, coming Rosenberg.
Rosenberry will finish in that 4th spot.
Definitely usually got year-old age group or junior sportsman. Some of the older drivers, number 15, Shane Isis, is number 29. And
These guys will be going 10 laps. This is a senior karting class.
inside lane moving up, a little long grass going down into the first turn. Maybe some contact between the top two. This close. Basically, hard drivers race this one up because on Sundays the grandstand's not open. Everyone goes into the pit area. It's one lap in and 9 goes to strike. Battle for the lead. Here comes the 15 of Brandon Shaw. 3 wide on the back stretch and contact made. Brandon Shaw, your race leader. Number 4, Keith Banks running second, closing out the rear bumper of Shaw, racing through 3 and 4. Again, these drivers turn times about the same as the Mid-Vid Speedway near-side racer. Brandon Shaw, your race leaders, are reaching out over to his right and taking custody of the carburetor as he races in this event. Again, take a reach over to the right and begin a little bump for number 4, Keith Banks. Halfway, 5 minutes, 5 to go.
Halfway.
Boy, the Shaw cars at number 15 with sideways in turn 2. And Isis in the 29 will take third. Remember last year, Isis picked up a win in the 29 car. Right now, your leader, Brandon Shaw. Keith Banks running second, Shane Isis running third, Todd Esposito runs fourth.
2 laps to go.
There goes, one of the top 2, and third and fourth also closing in.
The 3rd place car closing in, 29.
White flag, final circuit with Keith Banks, number 4, drops to the inside, coming off of turn 2. He goes high, that's what he's looking to do. Shaw closes the door, Banks goes high. Now he's looking to the rear bumper, he looks low, going to 3. Side by side battle in the final circuit. Keith Banks and Brandon Shaw crossing the line. It's going to be Keith Banks, Brandon Shaw, Shane Isis, and finishing fourth, Todd Esposito. Good finish into the senior oval 3 lining up in the pits to come out onto the racetrack. You get a chance to race.
Okay, up next is the autograph session at Midvale Speedway for the 2008 season. Cars will be coming out, and the kids, parents, and fans will be able to come out onto the track and get their autographs of the drivers here at Midvale Speedway for the next few minutes. So we'll turn it over to the kids and the fans. Here we go. Okay, moving into the late model portion of the event, their feature. And on the pole will be Greg Bewley in 21. Mark Willison, senior, will be on the outside in 18. In the next row will be Tom Garbrand in car 30 and Todd Ripley in car 22. Next row back, Greg Markham in 27 and John Saluka in 76. 53, Mike Miller on the inside, flanked on the outside by Doug McMillan in car 54. Number 12 is Bubba Smith, and on the outside of Bubba is 17, Bob Schneider. 69 of Bob the Animal Eichel, and number 2, Kenny Stevens. Next row back, Jumpin' Joel McKnight in car 8. 66, John Sandquist. Next row back, in car number 1, it's Brian Smith, younger brother of Bubba. And on the outside of him, Chris Gruhl in 26. William Robinson in 14, McAllister in 47, and Mark Willison Jr. in 98. Chris Grubbs, pardon me, in 26. Chris Grubbs in 26 tonight. 25 laps he'll go. The late model portion feature event of the evening. Here's the second night of racing here at Midvale Speedway for the 2008 racing season. Okay, getting ready for the 25 lap feature. Greg Bewley will bring him in, flanked on the outside by Mark Willison in car 18. Tom Garbrand in car 30. Here we go. Todd Ripley on the outside of Garbrand. 25 laps, here we go. Through 1 and 2, down the backstretch. They're side by side. Greg Bewley on the inside. Mark Willison on the outside. Tom Garbrand at third spot. Fourth is Todd Ripley. Rich Markham at 27. Greg Bewley out in front in 21. Willison, Tom Garbrand, Todd Ripley, Rich Markham, Mike Miller, 53, Bubba Smith in 12, Bob Snyder, 17, Doug McMillan and John Saluka, along with Kenny Stevens back there. Bubba on the inside of Miller. Caution's out. Joe McKnight in front of the flag stand. 6 laps in, 19 to go. Here we go. Rich Markham, Todd Ripley, turn 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. We're trying this again. Greg Bewley out in front. Mark Willison second. Tom Garbrand third. Caution out again. 9 in, 16 to go. Greg Bewley out in front. Mark Wallace in second. Tom Garbrandt. Mike Miller. Todd Ripley. Bubba Smith. Doug McMillan. Bob Snyder Jr. John Saluka. Brian Smith. Kenny Stevens. Great. Bewley still out front. Mark Willis in second. Tom Garbrandt third. Mike Miller fourth. Fifth on the inside. Todd Ripley, Bubba Smith come together out of 4. $15 in, 10 to go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. 10 to go. Let's get it done. Second is Mark Willis, and third, Tom Garbrandt. Mike Miller. Fifth, Todd Ripley. Sixth, Doug McMillan. Seventh, John Saluka. Mark trying to make a move. Kenny Stevens in 8th spot, car 2. Caution out again. Here we go, 19 in, 6 to go. Time limit has expired, and they're going to give the victory to Greg Bewley in car 21. Second will be Mark Willis, and third, Tom Garbrandt. Fourth, Mike Miller. Fifth, Todd Ripley. Sixth looks like might be Kenny Stevens.
the next week or so, and we'll get some green flag racing in. 19 of them starting tonight. Change your first 6 laps ran without a caution. After that, caution fest, week number 2. And the Macintosh Oil Company late models, the Tuscan Sports Stock 20-lap feature coming up next. Greg Gilly picking up his 3rd career feature victory at Midvale Speedway.
Picking up his 3rd feature ever here at Midvale Speedway, Greg Bewley.
A good challenge from behind, just ran out of time.
Greg Bewley, your late model feature winner tonight.
Greg, the car was running pretty solid. There was one thing that I thought would stand between you and a possible victory. Either Mark Willison, actually I'll say 2 things, or possibly going under your time. You went under once, but you were good the rest of the race. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you very much. It was a good car tonight. We were pushing a little bit there at the end, but took some front brake nerves. Rear brake in it, took care of it. All right, kids, love you.
It was such a long race, and it was yellow after yellow, and you're like, just throw the checkered already, right?
Oh yeah, because the car kept loading up when the caution lap. I mean, when it come down to get green, and it would just sputter and take half lap clear out, and I was just watching for Willis. I didn't see it back there, so. Westgate Ford Route 39, DU Construction, www.store.com. It was a good night.
There it again for Greg Gilly.
There's your winner, Greg Bewley, the late model feature event winner for the 2nd night of racing here at Midvale Speedway for 2008. Okay, moving into the sports stock feature event of the evening. On the pole will be Blake Mackey in car number 7. Chris Cale in car 10 will flank him on the outside. Virgil Ravencroft III in 13. 88, Gabe Pringle, involved in an early race accident. Back out there racing, will start on the outside. Chris Grubbs had a flat tire in that 4-lap dash. He's back out there racing. Start on the inside. Flanked by opening night feature winner, Ron Dagan, car 75. Top qualifier and setting a new track record tonight, car 17, is Randy Smart, flanked on the outside of him, of number, looks like 28, Scott Archer. Then Kevin McClintock in 38, Jerry McNeely in 1, 83 and 32, Wild Bill Bittiger's grandson.
We will go green flag racing for 20 laps coming on the 3rd quarter.
20 laps they'll go. Here we go. Chris Cale out in the lead, out of turn 2. Not a complete lap in. Okay, total restart. Blake Mackey on the inside. Here we go. Chris Cale out in front, 10. Gabe Pringle, Blake Mackey, Ron Day. Ron Day on the outside. inside. Ron Daigle on the outside. Ron in the lead. Chris Gale second. Jay Pringle in third. Blake Mackey fourth. Nick Grubbs in fifth. Scott Archer sixth. Seventh, Virgil Ravencroft. Then Randy Smart. Kevin McClintock. Barry McNeely, 83 and 32. Gabe Pringle in the second. Blake Mackey back to third. Chris Gale having a trouble. Caught on the outside. Halfway, 10 in, 10 to go. Nick Grubbs challenger for third now. With Scott Archer in fifth. Blake's hanging on to third. Ron Daigle out in front. Gabe Pringle second, right there. Blake Mackey third. Nick Grubbs fourth. Fifth, Scott Archer. Ron Daigle's rotors are red hot. White flag. Out of four. Ron Daigle wins it. Gabe Pringle gets second. Blake Mackey. Nick Grubbs. Scott Archer.
Yankee auto service, lettering by Scotty. He waved him a white, he didn't wave him the checkered, but he does pick up the victory like Ron Daigle.
Ron Daigle, your feature winner in the sports stocks.
Ron, the car was good, a little bit harder this week, getting around the number 10 Chris Gale up front. Pretty good race. Yeah, I think he's getting his stuff together a little better. I think there were some other guys getting stuff together too. His car's still good. It was good last week, 2 for 2. Going to try to win all, what, 20 nights we have this year?
Ron Daig, your feature winner in the sports stocks tonight here at Midvale Speedway. Congratulations, Ron. Okay, moving into the fast compact feature of the event of the evening, and the cars that are out there right now, we'll try to go down them. Brad Henry in 87, looks like he'll start on the pole. Outside of him should be Earl Scranton in 03. Then on the back on the inside, Tammy Rufner in car 7. On the outside of Tammy will be Rich Dunlap in 17. Johnny Campbell in 27. 133, Joe Konovacek in 133. Back on the inside, car number 65, that's Adam Mishler. Flanked on the outside by Jay Hunt in car 33. Next row back, Kelly McNutt in 36. And your top qualifier tonight, Don Rufner Jr. in 47. In car number 3, that's Kyle Grove. Number 8 is Jeffrey Orr. 19 is Rich Hess. 09, AJ Diano. Makes up your field for the fast compact feature event of the evening. Here we go, 15 laps, the fast compact feature. Brad Henry, Earl Scranton. Yellow, yellow, no start, no start, no start, no start. Okay, we'll try it again.
Brad Henry, driver from Fort Washington, Ohio, again. On the pole. Earl Scranton from front, middle on the outside. Slowly rolling through 3 and 4. But hit that front and 4. And the field is breaking for 51.
Side by side. Brad Henry out in front. Earl Scranton on the inside of him, or outside of him. Rich Dunlap on the outside, he's in third. Brad Henry inches his way in the lead with Earl Scranton on the outside. Then Tammy Rufner, Konovacek, or Konovacek, Johnny Campbell, Jay Hunt, Adam Mishler, Don Rufner Jr., Kelly McNutt, AJ Diano. Earl Scranton on the outside. Hunt, Rich Dunlap, Tammy Rupner, Joe Kovacic, Johnny Campbell, Jay Hunt, Adam Mishler, Kelly McNutt, halfway. Rich Dunlap on the outside. Rich Dunlap in second. Third is Tammy Rupner. Fourth, Johnny Campbell. Fifth, Adam Mishler. Then Joe Kovacic, Kelly McNutt. White flag coming out. Rich Dunlap on the inside. Earl Scranton on the outside. Rich Dunlap, Earl Scranton. Rich Dunlap wins it on the white flag, going to the checkered flag lap. Earl Scranton will finish second. Third will be, I think, Tammy Rupner. Fourth, Johnny Campbell. Fifth, Adam Mishler. And sixth of Kelly McNutt. Rich Dunlap brings home the fast compact feature event of the evening here at Midvale Speedway. Second night of racing for the 2008 racing season.
He will climb from behind the wheel. Let's hear it for Rich Dunlap. Rich, congratulations. You're following Earl Scranton. He was running a heck of a race. He gave you a little bit of room on the inside, and it gave you the opening you needed.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of feel bad because I kind of got up into it. This thing was pushing like crazy. I couldn't get it right. I fought with it all night, and it just never went right. I feel bad for running into it, but here I am.
You used to be one of the kings for like our second and third feature. Third feature. You used to be the third feature king. You moved up to the fast feature. It's probably a lot more fun in this race, isn't it?
It's a lot more competitive. That's all, you know.
Let's hear it again for your winner. His first fast feature win, Rich Dunlap.
Your winner, Rich Dunlap.
And rounding out our field, outside the final row.
Hey, Belknap in 49. Jason Morgan in car number 2. Larry Innocent 20. Rule in 149. John McNutt 35. Double zero of Tim Westerfield. Bob Pathwater Jr. Number 10 is Jake Albright. 191, James Domer. 39, Dan Konovacek. 11, and we're going to go, is Justin Van Fossen. Billy Nicholas in 132, moving up through the middle of the pack. As 49 showing the way. Whoa. 10's tore up a little bit. And that would be Jake Albright. Caution out, total restart. He can continue. Oh. Jason Morgan out in front. Rule in second. Third is John McNutt. Westerfield in that fourth spot. Passwater in fifth. Sixth, James Domer. Seventh, Billy Nicholas. Side by side for the lead. Jason in the lead. Second spot, John McNutt. And Gruel in third. Jason Morgan, John McNutt. Halfway. Bob Pathwater Jr. in that fourth spot. Fifth, tight battle, James Domer and Westerfield. Jason off the pace. Gruel in 149. John McNutt in 35. Bob Pathwater Jr. in that third spot. Billy Nicholas up past Westerfield in the fifth spot. Now he's going to look for James Domer if he's got enough time. White flag coming out. Out of 4, it's going to be Gruhl in 149, John McNutt, Bob Pathwater Jr. 3rd, James Domer 4th, Billy Nicholas up to 5th, then Westerfield 6th. 11 will finish in 7th. Larry Ennis in 20 in 8th and 39 in 9th.
Pretty quick car this season, getting ready to climb from behind the wheel, winner of feature number 2 tonight. Let's hear it for Derek Gruhl.
Derek Gruhl, your feature winner.
Well, Derek, congratulations. Your brothers have picked up a couple of feature victories in the past here at Midvale Speedway, and now welcome to Victory Lane. I'm glad to join them. Car ran pretty good tonight. Yeah, we did a couple things up at heat race and dialed in there and stuff there and cornered off and felt a lot better. Look good. Congratulations. Terry Gruhl, the winner of our 2nd compact feature. Driven tonight by Doug Milburn.
Okay, moving into the 3rd and final compact feature. Violet McMasters in 22, 81 is Chastity Crawford, then 91, and 03 tonight being, or 05 being by Richard Duvall, 180 of Pat Moore, Doug Milburn in 127, Jason Anthony in 77, 6 Kyle Lawson, 25 of Tracy Leslie, Chris Smith in 54, 80 Taylor Moore, and 76 Kenny Jewell. There's your lineup for the 3rd and final compact feature event of the evening. Hey, Crystal, tape this race, tape it. Caution out. One lap in, 14 to go. Your race leader is Violet McMasters at 22. Doug Milburn 2nd. Lawson in 3rd. I believe that's Kyle Lawson. And then we got Jason Anthony 77. Pat Moore in 180. Chris Smith in 54. Kenny Jewell in 76 out there. Crawford in 81, Tracy Leslie 25, Taylor Moore in 80, and then 91. Caution out.
Getting into 127 of Iowa. Caution lights are out. There's 13 to go.
2 in, 13 to go. Here we go. Doug Milburn filling in for Jim Campbell tonight. And he's got the lead as they cross the line. They're ham banging in there tonight. Kyle Lawson, out of nowhere, takes over the lead. And here brings Tracy Leslie with him. And 54 for turn 1 and 2. Caution out. Three in, 12 to go. Kyle Lawson. And more now in the fourth. Kyle Lawson, Jamie Leslie in second. Jason Anthony third. Pat Moore fourth. Fifth is Doug Milburn. Then 91. Chris Smith in 54. 76 of Kenny Jewell. And we got a four-way battle now. Pat Moore now in the third. Anthony coming back hard though. 5 to go. Yellow out, yellow out.
During also laying on the speedway, knocking out and standing underneath the suspension of the rear end of 127 of Doug Milburn. Here's
11 in, 4 to go. Here we go, here we go. Kyle Lawson out in front. Jamie Leslie in that second spot. Pat Moore, he's in third. Jason Anthony fourth. 91 in fifth. Chris Smith in seventh. inside. Leslie slipped at 2. That's bad luck for Lawson and good luck for Pat Moore. White line. Pat Moore, Kyle Lawson, Jason Anthony finished 3rd. Picking up the 3rd and final compact feature event of the evening in 180 tonight. Pat Moore. Congratulations, Pat.
And there is your winner of feature number 3 tonight in the compact division. Let's hear it for Pat Moore. Pat, you didn't race on opening night. You would have been here, but you were out of town or whatever there a couple of weeks ago. Didn't get a chance to come down and race. You and your son both in the same feature tonight. I don't think he finished. You ended up with a pretty decent run there on the last couple laps to get around the race leader.
Tough, but I did it.
Hey, you're going to have your pure stock here in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it'll be ready in a couple weeks.
You're going to drive both in, or you're going to park this one for a backup for Taylor?
This is going to be Taylor's backup.
Let's hear it for your winner, Pat Moore.
Congratulations to the 3rd and final compact feature winner tonight, Pat Moore. Okay, moving into the 20-lap pure stock feature on the Polby 50, Joe Oliver, Bob Pathwater Sr. in 75. Doug Higgins in 13. Mike Phillips in 11. Rich Schweitzer 84. Todd Miller 77. Torrey Gibbs in 10. 32 of Keith Anderson. 3 of Tad Grove, your top qualifier, new track record holder in 3 tonight. 79 of Burton. 28 of Andy Orr. 55 Dick Abiel. And 49 of Terry Oliver. Bob Pathwater Sr. out in front. No laps in, probably be a total restart. Total restart, here we go. Joe Oliver, Bob Pathwater Sr. Bob's able to get out in front again. Mike Phillips comes with him. Todd Miller on the outside. Joe Oliver on the inside for 3rd. Douglas Higgins and Keith Anderson. Rich Schweitzer up to 5th, that looks like. Mike Phillips takes over the lead. Stillwater Sr. and Todd Miller. Todd takes over second, Bob back to third. Here comes Keith Anderson. He wants third and bringing Rich Schweitzer with him. And right behind him is Corey Gibbs, Andy Orr, Douglas Higgins. Mike Phillips, Todd Miller in that second spot. Third battle. Keith Anderson on the inside, Rich Schweitzer on the outside for third. Corey Gibbs in fifth. Andy Orr sixth. And Doug Higgles in seventh. Eighth is Teddy Oliver. Halfway, 10 in, 10 to go. Mike Phillips are having some kind of mechanical problems.
Phillips in the 11, what's your race leader?
Back to racing, Todd Miller and Harris Saline. And the misfortunes of Mike Phillips. Washing out again. Schweitzer, Keith Anderson at 32. Okay, 12 in, 8 to go. Andy Orr slipped up a little bit in 2. Schweitzer. Keith Anderson. Corey Gibbs in that 4th spot. 5th is Andy Orr. No, excuse me. 5th is Douglas Higgins. Then Andy Orr in 6th. Miller, close the door. Caution out.
Todd Miller, the race leader. Rich Schweitzer. Running second, third place, Keith Anderson. Clean up this finish. Be able to get the guys rolling again. And make sure it's right up down there. Some more radiator fluid, I'm sure, put down whenever Higgins had nowhere to go. Tonight's one race is going to be showed up to see here's on to it. We have Pat Rose, number 3, leading running in.
Andy Orr getting into 3rd. Rich Schweitzer 2nd, Keith Anderson 3rd, then 79, 55, 49, and 28. There's your winner of the Pure Stock feature event of the evening. Number 77, Todd Miller.
He's picking up a number of feature wins here at Midvale Speedway over the years. Ford stock, Speedway iron, and pure stock division. So I had a couple of good runs in the late model a couple of years ago before settling that ride. He's ready to climb out from the car and celebrate victory lane. Let's hear it for Todd Miller. Todd, you had your hands full. You had Rich Schweitzer all over you. He's a veteran, you're a veteran. You knew he was wanting to get to that inside. That was a place to be in the race. Track conditions a little slick in the outside lane. He gave it a try out there. His only chance to be inside, you held her tight.
Yeah, I knew that race behind me, big clean race driver, and he run me clean, and appreciate that. Thanks to all the sponsors on this car. These don't come very often. I want to dedicate this race to 3 people. My dad, my mom, and his boy sitting in the crowd tonight was a good friend of mine. His dad passed away a couple years ago, Merle Milmore. That was for you, Mark.
Let's hear it again for your winner, Todd Miller.
There's your feature winner in the Pure Stocks tonight. Todd Miller. Here we go. Jason Morgan in car 12. Don Rupner Jr. 47. Kenny Jewell in 76. Morgan still on the way, but Morgan right there. 3 in, 5 to go. Kenny Jewell distant third. Two laps to go. White flag coming out. Your winner, Jason Morgan. Rupner will finish second and Kenny Jewell a distant third. So as we follow Kenny Jewell around the track to complete this race, that concludes the racing action at Midvale Speedway for the 2008 racing season in May 9th. So along with Karen and Bear Schwartz, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, as Jason Morgan comes to a stop here at the start-finish line, this has been your video announcer, Craig Mishler, wishing you a pleasant good evening. As Jason pulls to a stop, congratulations to Jason Morgan, your figure 8 feature winner of the evening. As he climbs from the car, he'll get his picture taken. We'll see you next week here at Midvale Speedway, weather permitting.